Hey everybody, it's me. Sorry I couldn't be there with you guys. I really wanted to, but we're on a family vacation to Florida right now. So, anyway, this mission trip has really influenced me in many ways, and I'm so glad that I got to be a part of it. These wonderful people that I got to share this experience with are such a blessing. During the week, we praised God together, we worshiped Him together, we spiritually grew together, and we laughed and cried together. First of all, I just want to say thank you to all the leaders on this trip for encouraging us and listening to us about some of the difficult things that we have been facing in our everyday walk with God. The walk that has grown deeper so much on this trip for all of us. During the mission trip, we went to different work sites that included a street outreach, a Goodwill, a nursing home, and a VBS. At our Boys and Girls Club. So I got the privilege of leading music at the VBS at the Girls and Boys Club. So me and my helpers enjoyed ourselves by singing and dancing with the kids there. The others can tell you it was sometimes a struggle to get them all calmed down and focus on the activity that we were supposed to be doing, but it was actually a very humbling experience for everybody. So I know I gained patience from our time there, and I'm sure that some of the other youth members and adults have as well. I have to say it was very well worth it to see the kids there finally receiving the attention that they desperately craved for and needed. At the convention, the speaker briefly mentioned the verses Matthew 18:3-5 that say that we must have the heart of a child to enter the kingdom of heaven. Even though these kids may have absolutely exhausted us by the end of the week, I can definitely see why Jesus said this. The joy on the kids' faces every day, whenever they sang the songs and did the crafts and things, they just made me smile every time I see them, and whenever they wore me out, their laughs and joy just brought all my energy back. So that was good. And by the end of the week, I think we all had a really hard time saying goodbye to them. But in addition to the VBS, the messages and worship at the convention really moved all of us. The speaker, David Platt, was absolutely spot on about everything. He was so good. He touched on every subject from what it means to really know Christ to the responsibility of the church. So God's words through him about spending time with Christ and sharing the message with others are what really hit home with me. God opened my eyes and helped me realize that He's worthy of so much more than attending church on Sundays and singing songs and praying before we eat. He deserves my time and my whole life. So also I realized that I only have 3 more years of high school left, and that not to tell others about Christ means that you hate them really so much, and I couldn't do that. I don't hate anybody, so I really want to spend my last 3 years spreading the gospel like wildfire everywhere. So I decided after the mission trip to set aside a time every day that I could be with God, and also I decided to prepare myself to witness to others at school and at dance and at my other places that I go during the days. Thank you again to the leaders that went on the mission trip with us, and thank you for allowing me to talk a little bit about my time in Myrtle Beach.